going on YouTube? Just gonna get right into it. Saturday afternoon. Well, Saturday evening. Didn't find too much today, but I'm not gonna go to the local show tonight. I just feel like chilling, watching some football or something. Found a nice recolor of this BMW. It's actually a really sharp car for a mainline. Really nice detail at the headlights, brake lights. So that's pretty cool there. This one I've never seen before. Saw this today in a Target Sidekick. Thought it was kind of cool. Don't buy a ton of mainline stuff, but every now and then I'll grab interesting stuff like this. Let's see. Got this today at a local shop. Johnny Lightning International Scout. Roll bar needs to be adjusted, but that's not a big deal. Bumper's crooked. Actually, you know what's going on. The base isn't right. You know, when this is Tomy, pretty sure this is Tomy era. This is when they started cutting a lot of corners. Learning curve. Same thing. I had some issues with a couple other castings too. The same thing. The base not being put on correctly when they spin the posts. And like I have a 59 Impala and it jammed up one of the axles. It's just a pain. Just a bunch of cheap junk cars. Playing Mantis was the era for Johnny, in my opinion. It's still a cool car. I like International Scouts. I got an REOK from a local collector / enthusiast. Ford Man. He's on YouTube. He has a channel. It's Ford Man or Ford's Man, and I forget the numbers. I should have looked that up. Sorry, Wayne. Anyways, you guys should check him out. He's also on Instagram. But yeah, he just hooked me up with this for no reason. I told him I haven't been able to find it, even though I've been looking. Scalpers were really aggressive with this in my area. This and the Redliner set have been impossible to find. If you have a day job, forget about it. Because the scalpers were all over it. And this is a Target exclusive color, and it's pretty sweet. And I got this at the local shop that I go to. Card is totally wrecked, but really cool Silverado, nice orange color. Tampoed gas cap and door handle. Got the bike in the back. That's a really cool truck. I like it. And then I had some other finds at Target today. I grabbed an extra one of these just because I don't have an extra loose one. And this Lamborghini is sweet. The Xbox or the Forza graphics on it look really good. Xbox graphics. Xbox One. It's a really sharp looking car. So I picked that up. Now we can get to the better stuff. I have said on this channel many times that I don't do pop cultures. and it's really rare that I do. But I did find a fresh case today at Target. So, and the funny thing is I didn't even get them all. I don't know why. I should have grabbed the other one. So I got 5 of them. This is just a really unique casting. I think that's why I grabbed it. It's just really unique. Chrysler Airflow. And for these being pop culture, they really don't look too bad. They, just not a big fan of pop culture cars because they usually look really tacky. And these don't look, they don't look great, but they don't look too bad considering. This one's pretty cool because it has a mural on both sides, and I actually do kind of like that. And I like these gold wheels, and I love the casting. Can't go wrong with an A100. Really good brake light detail. So as far as pop culture cars go, I think this set was pretty decent. This one I bought purely for the casting, the Ford Bronco. Who was that? Darth Vader and is that Skywalker? Interesting blue stripe on the tires. That's a really good detail back there. I like that. See, that's actually pretty dope too. It looks like they all have murals and they're different on both sides. So let's see, I found this one. I love this casting too. I hate the fact that it's only coming out in the pop culture line since its first release in the heritage line. I wish that you know, maybe it'll come out in the car culture or something like that, because I love the casting. It's a dope little casting. And again, it has really good detail. So this, I don't know, I have to say, for pop culture, I'm actually really digging this set. And then the last one, so the one that I didn't get was the Rolling Thunder. And I must have just left it. I must have just not been paying attention. But I did find a highway hauler, so I was pretty happy about that. It's pretty dope. Pretty cool. All right, so that was Target. I got a baggie of loose cars at the shop. These are just the cheap loosies that he's getting rid of. He bought a big collection of jammers, and so I'll start with this one. Oh, damn it. I knew that was going to happen. Hopefully it's an easy. I'll do that one last. Anyways, so we'll start with this. It's a raw Matchbox 57 Chevy. I think this was the before and after or something like that. It's kind of Matchbox's version of the first cut. And some of these I think were played with out in the dirt. Here's a Matchbox casting that I like quite a bit, this Lamborghini. Found it here in yellow. Thought that was pretty cool. And found this one, which this is a Matchbox casting I don't have. The hardtop Carmen Ghia. Or no, it's not. It's a Volvo. My fault. 19... I don't even know. 69? It's an old Volvo. That's sweet though. Look at the detail on it. For a $1 Matchbox car, you have to admit that is pretty nice. So I got that. Then I grab. Oh, here's this. Oh, it's busted. That sucks. Anyways, this was pretty rough. That sucks because I don't have this casting. It's a Johnny Lightning Ford Bronco. The windshield busted off. So it might be something that can be fixed with some glue. It's a really cool little casting. I think it was played with out in the dirt as well. And those Broncos are not cheap. Like 20 bucks to get them online. I found one of these, which I already have this car, but when I find them for cheap, I can't leave them. Here's a Lotus. Matchbox Lotus. Matchbox is just killing it right now with their mainline stuff. The problem is they don't bring out very many. They bring out a bunch of construction junk. So there's like 2 or 3 good cars in every case, and then the rest of it's all junk. This was another REOK from Fordman. This is an Erdl 60, what is it, 68 Chevelle? Or 69, I don't know. It is sweet looking though. Really, really cool looking. Really highly detailed. Cool car. That one will go up on the display shelf. I got a couple more Ferraris for my Ferrari collection. Got the Enzo here, or is that a, yeah, Enzo. Thought that one was pretty cool. And then this one is a metal on metal F512. I didn't have this one in my collection either, so grab those. And then I got another raw Matchbox or Zamac finish El Camino. And another Matchbox that I didn't have is this little VW Porsche 914. This is a really cool little casting. That I didn't have in my collection. And I do like Matchbox, so I like picking those up. Here's another one from Fordman. Another casting I didn't have from Johnny Lightning. 69 Roadrunner. And that thing is awesome. Love Johnny Lightning. And then the last loose car is another one of those VW Porsche 914 in orange. This one doesn't quite have the detail, but still awesome. All right, and then the last 3 I'll crack open here. Starting with this Takara Tomy Subaru Impreza. This thing looks so sweet. Oh man, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's got to go home with me. It is so nice looking. Look at the seats in the interior. Super clean detail for a 1/64. Got indicators in the bumper. You've got them up here. All the lines, the fender flares, the hood. Really, really, really nice detail. Lensed headlights. So that I thought was pretty sweet, so I picked that up. And then after I paid, I was getting ready to leave, and I saw a couple cars that I overlooked. I didn't see them, so I had to go back and get them when I saw them. So he's got a consignment cabinet, like display cabinet in his store. And there's a guy that sells a lot of import diecast. By import, I don't mean JDM or European. I mean not Hot Wheels, not Matchbox, not Greenlight, not Auto World. It's Aoshima, Tomica, Kyosho, Shuko, that kind of stuff. And I found a couple that I had to have, starting with this. These are probably the import equivalent of Auto World, I would say. Just incredible detail in these cars. And one screw, so I'm going to pop that off and take a look at this thing. Or maybe it would be easier to show it while it's on the base. So it's a Skyline 2000 GTS X. Look at the wheels. This, I think this would be like a late 80s model, maybe an early 90s. Lensed headlights. You have like a two-tone with like a gunmetal gray along the rocker panel and the bumpers. Indicators, side view mirrors. The detail on the wheels is killer. The spoiler. A lot of really good detail here on the back too. Look at those brake lights. It just looks so good. So that's awesome. I don't have a lot of these Kyoshos. I have a couple Ferraris, a Porsche, Lambo, and Alfa Romeo. They're not cheap cars, so I'm not going to buy a ton of them, but if I could grab one here and one there, build up a little collection of them. They also had a silver one of these that was a little bit different body style. I liked this body style better. So that's awesome. And then I saw this one and I was like, yeah, that thing is ballin'. This is a Bentley Turbo R. And it's a big, heavy... By Kyosho standards, this thing is heavy. Most of their cars don't really weigh that much. But this thing, they had a Continental Super Sport too, but I was really, I don't know, I was drawn to this one. The Continental was a convertible, otherwise I probably would have gotten it. Look at those headlights. And that Bentley grille. Let me see if I can... It's a better lighting here. Transparent. I think those are transparent headlights. painted indicators, side view mirrors. You have chrome trim around all the glass. Look at that Bentley hood. Awesome paint job, awesome color. Awesome wheels. So much detail in this car. Got your little exhaust pipes coming down. Anyways, that car right there is going to wrap up this video. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it motivates you to start collecting or to go out and add to your collection. Here's one of the, before I end the video, here's one of the downsides about Kyosho. I would take this every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Give me a base like this and put all the detail up here. This up here to me is everything. This down here to me is nothing. So that's just my opinion. Looks like it's lensed brake lights too, maybe. But yeah, so that's the video. I'll be back maybe later tonight with more. I've got some green machines and some other chase stuff that I want to crack open. Some other stuff that I found, and mailbox haul. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I will holler at the next video.